Well, good morning. Welcome back to the homestead. It's a little bit overcast this morning. We're expecting some thunderstorms this afternoon. And it's been about 4.5 weeks since we moved. So there's still lots to do. We're not completely unpacked, but we're getting there. Now this area here, I wanted to give you a little view of this. So this larger shed is going to be a kind of a storage and garden shed area. And what we're thinking is using this area here as a courtyard, kind of a vegetable garden courtyard. It has a cement pad that the previous owner used as a RV spot. And it's a pretty large area. I don't know if the camera reflects that or not, but the plan is to move this shed and put my greenhouse here. It'll give me enough space to do about a 10 by 14 greenhouse or somewhere in there. We're not certain what size we're going to do, but it's a really nice spot. It's level and good proximity to the house, and there's power very close to it. And we'll put a fence around it so the deer are not a problem. These are the raised beds I ordered. They went together really nicely. They're very solid. I think they're going to work really well. I won't order any more though until we get them filled up and see how they handle the amount of dirt. But they are very promising. And if they work well, I'm going to get a few more of them. So yeah, the greenhouse is slated to go right here. And when you walk around the corner, this is the back side of the shed. There's a nice little overhang and a flat area here where I can have a potting bench and a nice little work area. And I think it'll work out really well in the afternoons. This area gets some nice shade and it's very quiet and pleasant back here. And this is my garden this year. Of course, it's small. I'm just thrilled that I even got a few things in. Got a few tomato plants in these pots that are doing very well. We even got some tomatoes setting. And if I can keep the hail off of them, we're going to have some tomatoes. These are the lupine that I grew from seed. I had them out front, and the deer just love them, which really surprises me because they're actually poisonous. But I think maybe because it's a cultivar, they're not quite as poisonous. I don't know, but I moved them back here because the deer just keep mowing them down. And I did plant in these beds here. I plan on obviously doing something different, but I got my cabbage here. It's doing really good. A cucumber plant here. Zucchini's doing fine. I don't know what's going on with this cucumber, but something is eating the starts as they come up. And then this is a yellow summer squash. It's doing pretty good. More tomatoes. We did put in a temporary hail guard. We have noticed we're getting a lot of hail out here, so I've heard that that can be a problem from year to year or time to time. But this will work for this year. Should give us a few tomatoes, and everything's doing pretty good. Green beans and onions. Carrots. More onions, more green beans, more peppers. Anyway, I'm pleased to have in what we've got in. Oh, and let me give you an update on the petunias after that major hailstorm that we experienced. That was like 2 days after we got here, and it really came down. And that petunias got hammered. But I wasn't real worried. I knew they'd come back, and they have. This one is getting ready to open up some new flowers. This one is looking beautiful. Oh, they smell really good too. I love the smell of a petunia. And hanging baskets have come back. They're not spilling over yet, but I expect they will. Look at all the flowers on that one. And I got a few more hanging ones over here. Oh yeah, they're doing really good. Look at the color on those bad boys. That's the Cascade Double variety. And I really like this color of this one too. It's vibrant. And I'm playing around with some other varieties, seeing, if I can find something the deer don't like. I just soon not argue and fight with them. And if I plant the right stuff, it'll make it much easier. So the deer did eat some stuff that typically they don't like. But what I've been doing is fertilizing with a little fish fertilizer and a little blood meal. And I'm using these little bamboo skewers as guards, and they have quit coming around. I don't think they like the smell of the fish fertilizer or the blood fertilizer. But in the meantime, they did do significant munching on my cute little buffet. This petunia came back, but they mowed it down several times to just about nothing. But you can see I put my little bamboo sticks in there, and I think it kind of pokes them, and they don't like it. They even ate down my pasque flower. And this flower, I didn't think it was going to come back, this petunia, but it's really growing now. So some of the petunias are doing better than others. But that's because the deer decided to munch on them, which is interesting because in town, they did not eat my petunias at all. They didn't bother my garden, and there was a lot of deer pressure there, but I don't know, I didn't have a problem. But the deer out here love the petunias, and they love the lupines. So anyway, there's a quick update of kind of what we're thinking with next year's garden. We got a lot of work to do to make it happen, but we're pretty excited about it. And I did finally get over that respiratory infection I had and head cold, and I'm feeling much better, and we hope we make some really good progress this summer. And next spring we have a greenhouse up and some sort of an idea of where my little garden courtyard will, at least the perimeter of it. We need to get that fence up so I can get a feel for the area and what additional raised beds we're going to need, and what kind of fence we're going to use. We kind of want it, of course, to look nice, so we got some planning and scheming to do. But anyway, thank you for joining me today, and I'll bring you along as we progress in this journey. And thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you watching our videos and giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. It really helps our channel. So have a great day, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.